Okay. After this, there is some silence, a pause, some silence. Then steady, direct, and every bit, everything is as very clear, as though like we were neighbors. But this Tamil man, he has no hatred. There is the strange thing here. He does not hate single people. He knows that the ordinary Sinhalese are innocent. They never mean any harm to anyone. But only these politically supported, backed up racists do these things. He knows it. Therefore, poet feels the Tamil man, this Tamil friend, has no hatred or criticism because he feels we are neighbors still we had been in 58. As if in 58, no hatred still. It's very modest, innocent. Now this Tamil person give thanks. Thanks by way for ringing. Thank you calling me, my dear. Thank you calling me. There's nothing you can do, my dear. You can't do anything to help us this time. You can't do anything. But it's good to know. It's good to know some lines. Lines mean telephone lines. It's good to know that telephone lines have not been cut yet. Still, we can speak to each other. Now, that is how the ordinary Tamils experience this tragic incident. The poet reports it. Okay. We'll write down the comment up to that place. Write down. In the fourth, fifth, and sixth stanzas, in the fourth, fifth, and sixth stanzas, the poet presents or quote, Quotes, within bracket quotes, a telephone conversation a telephone conversation a telephone conversation between her and her and one of her Tamil friends, one of her Tamil friends. This telephone conversation This telephone conversation depicts the horrific, depicts the horrific, gruesome, Gruesome, gruesome situation of the Tamil victims of the racial attack. Racial attack. Full stop. This Tamil person answers. This Tamil person answers. This Tamil person answers. In an ironic language. In an ironic, ironic, ironic language about the true situation, of the Tamils. Please, court. It's a strange life we are leading here just now, not a dull moment. No one can complain of boredom, that's for sure. Okay, go on writing. The Tamil speaker comments that the Tamil speaker comments that the Tamil speaker comments that all Tamils experience, all Tamils experience a very enjoyable a very enjoyable moment, moment, and there is no sense of, and there is no sense of boredom, B-O-R-E-D-O-M, boredom, and monotony, M-O-N-O-T-O-N-Y, boredom and monotony. Boredom and monotony. He ironically implies, I-M-P-L-I-E-S. He ironically implies that, he ironically implies that implies that all Tamils suffer too much. All Tamils suffer too much from this attack. Full stop. He further mentions, that he further mentions that he further mentions that during the curfew, there is, during the curfew, there is some sense of safety, sense, S-E-N-S-E, some sense of safety, but when the curfew is over, when the curfew is over, when the curfew is over, the racists, R-A-C-I-S-T-S, racists, come out of their houses, come out of their houses and begin begin another day of fun and games. Another day of fun and games. Another day of fun and games. In a sad, disappointed, and frightened, in a sad, disappointed, and frightened, Frighttened, frightened, torn, the Tamil person mentions that his wife and daughters his wife and daughters his wife and daughters are safe are safe in one of the neighbor's house. Next paragraph. The Tamil person further mentions that that he will never leave the house he will never leave the house and keep watching over it keep watching over it to protect his valuable books valuable books and pictures. Please caught. When those torches come within 50 feet of this house, don't you see, it won't be my books that go up first, but me. Okay, go on writing. The above words, the above words from the Tamil victim presents another aspect, another aspect of this conflict, another aspect of this conflict. This Tamil speaker, this Tamil speaker extremely loves his books and pictures. His books and pictures. These books and pictures, these books and pictures are symbolic of symbolic of education, education, discipline, 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 civilized nature, civilized nature, and soft-hearted aspects. Soft-hearted aspects. Those tortures, those tortures are symbolic of are symbolic of inhumanity, 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 uncivilized nature, uncivilized nature, UN, uncivilized nature, and anger and hatred, and anger and hatred, anger and hatred. The above words the above words implied that this conflict is between the civilized and the uncivilized. The Tamil speaker is trying to protect his civilized life, from the uncivilized racists. Uncivilized racist. This man is ready to sacrifice. This man is ready to sacrifice his life in the name of his culture, education, and knowledge. Culture, education, and knowledge. Right. Let's go to the last part of the poem. Go back to the book now. Out of the Palmyra fences of Jaffna, you know Palmyra trees, like coconut trees. Now in Jaffna there are Palmyras. In the southern part of Sri Lanka, there are coconut trees, coconut and Palmyra. Now Palmyra is symbolic of Tamil people, their culture, language, and everything. Now, out of Palmyra fences, now Tamil people, they make fences using Palmyra leaves. Palmyra leaves, very beautiful fences. If you ever been to Jaffna, you must have seen this. Now, beyond these fences in Jaffna, Bristles 100 guns. Bristles means fires. Now, what is this? Even in Jaffna, there are fightings. Fightings between the Tamil terrorists and government army. Now, in the north as well as in the south, conflict goes on. Bristles 100 guns. Shop fronts in the PETA. What is the PETA? PETA is part of Colombo City. Now, where many Tamils live, many Tamil businessmen live, many Sinhala businessmen live, many Muslim businessmen live, PETA, the business hub in Colombo. Now, in the shops, before the shops, shop fronts means before the shops of PETA, Tamil property, their business property, their shops are burned to ashes. Landmarks of our childhood. Actually, PETA, poet says, PETA is the hub, landmarks, place of our childhood friendship, Tamil Sinhalese. We live together as friends. Now what happens? Curl-like, burn, all photographs, like a photograph. Now this good relationship, the photograph of good picture of good relationship between Tamils and Sinhalese are now burnt in the flames, in the fire. Flames means fire. In the flames. That is the general picture of this racism. PETA burned to ashes in 1983. That is the image presented here. Blood on their khaki uniforms. 3 boys lie died. Blood on their khaki uniforms. Who are these? They are Tamil workers. Road workers. These Tamil, young Tamils, they are in khaki uniforms, brown uniforms. They are the cleaners, sweepers of the city. They do all the manual labor, right? Now these young men, 3 young men, are lying, dying. They are killed. They are killed on broad daylight. A crowd looks silently the other way. Crowd means people. People look away. They don't care. All these people are Buddhists. They know the value of life, but there is not that practice, culture, and precept. They look the other way. Near the wheels of smashed bicycles. Now you see, these are gruesome pictures. There are bicycles smashed, crushed. Tamil boys' bicycles. Near such a bicycle, at the duplication, corner of the duplication road, a child lies dead. There is another child killed. Another small child is killed. And 2 policemen. Policemen? Now they are symbolic of law and order. Law and order. Law and order. Symbolic of law and order. 2 policemen look the other way. Low officers keep looking away when a stout man, very chubby man, stout means chubby, very fat man, sweating with fear. Now this man is sweating, fear, he's full of fear. He knows that he's going to be killed. He knows his fate. His very friends are going to kill him. Falls to his knees, he kneels down beneath, under a bo tree. Bo tree is another symbol, symbol of religious harmony, sympathy, mercy. Now, under the same bo tree, Lord Buddha's bo tree, this Tamil person is killed by the Buddhists. That is the idea here. Killed by the Buddhists. In a shower of sticks, attacking with sticks, batons, stones, flung by his neighbor's hands, attacked by neighbors, very neighbors, friends. Now, that is what happened. The joys of our childhood now quite in a very, very sensitive, sorrowful tone, mood, she says. Our friendships of our youth, our childhood, happiness of our childhood, friendship of our youthful Tamils and Sinhalese, ravaged, now they are destroyed by pieties. Pieties means patriotism, false patriotism, love for country and nation, and even politics, destroyed by politics. The good friendship between Tamils and Sinhalese actually was destroyed by politics, treacherous political decisions. Now all these things are screaming, shouting across our screens before our own eyes. Her agony, Mother Sri Lanka, her means. Mother Sri Lanka's agony, agony means pain. Before our screens, before our own eyes, we can see Mother Sri Lanka's agony, pain, exposed, revealed. What is revealed? Sri Lanka burns alive. Sri Lanka is burning alive. Sri Lanka is burning alive. Right? Now, in this way, the big match comes to end, taking so many lives of innocent Tamils in 1983, right? In 1983. Okay, let's write down. The last stanza of the poem includes 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 a dramatic and horrific picture, dramatic and horrific picture of this racial attack. Racial attack. The conflict goes on. The conflict goes on in the south, in the south, in the south, as well as in the north. In the north, in the north, the Tamil terrorists, the Tamil terrorists are in conflict with the government army. And in the south, innocent Tamil civilians innocent Tamil civilians are killed by the racists. 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 The law and the order. The law and the order is careless. The policemen keep looking away when the innocent people are killed. When the innocent people are killed in broad daylight. In broad daylight. Broad daylight. Finally, the poet mentions that that the unity, the unity and racial harmony, HARMONY, the unity and racial harmony between the two races is destroyed is destroyed is destroyed by the treacherous, TREACHEROUS, treacherous politics, treacherous politics. Right. They write our next topic, theme of the poem. Write down theme of violence, theme of violence, racism, anger and hatred. Anger and hatred. Write down. The poem Big Match has no any association with a cricket match. It is a sarcastic title. S-A, it is a sarcastic, S-A-R-C-A-S-T-I-C, sarcastic title that refers violence erupted in 1983 against Tamils. The poem depicts the poem depicts the poem depicts how racism is aroused, by opportunistic politicians, for power, for power. For power. The innocent people of one race, the innocent people of one race are killed out of false, F-A-L-S-E, false patriotism, P-A-T-R-I-O-T-I-S-M, patriotism, anger and jealousy, anger and jealousy. Anger and jealousy. Okay, write down techniques. Number one, free verse style. FREE, free verse, VERSE, free verse style. Like all modern poets, like all modern poets, Yasmin Gunaratna also uses the free verse style. Second technique, symbolism. SYMBOLISM. Temple and holy mountain. Temple and holy mountain. Write down. They symbolize religious harmony, sympathy, and mercy. Even the poetry, even the poetry has the same symbolical meaning. Next symbol, the palms. It is symbolic of it is symbolic of the Sinhalese and Tamils. Next. Books and pictures. Books and pictures. They symbolize culture, education, knowledge, and civilization. Civili, civilization. SATI, civilization. Torches are symbolic of violence, hatred, and uncivilized nature. Uncivilized nature. Next technique, metaphor. METAPHOR. First one, racial part. Write down. Racial pot means Sri Lanka, which is home to many races. Racial pot. Sacrificial fire. It means killing people out of anger and jealousy. Right. Next technique. First person point of view. Write down. There are two speakers in the poem. One is the poet, the other is her friend. Right? Imagery, next technique. Imagery. Yes. The poem has many horrific images. Many horrific images of violence, killing, violence and killing, imagery, right? Next technique, Allusion. A-double-L-U-S-I-O-N. A-double-L-U-S-I-O-N. Allusion. Write down. Allusion means references. Allusion means references to history. History. The poet refers to many historical events. Historical political events. Right? Tone and mood the tone and mood of the poem is critical, sarcastic, full of fear and horror. Full of fear and horror. Right. Uh, that's all about techniques. Then next we have to discuss some contextual questions for this poem. Okay, take your context book. Mhm.